fucked up. There we go. Okay. Let me... I should hop in over here for a second. Well, let me? Yeah, okay. Hold up, y'all. What up? What up, y'all? Come on in. I literally just got on here. Okay. Did that pin? Yeah. Did it? Yeah. Okay, I like didn't get any of my shit ready on here. Hold on. All sage and shit. Just, you know, come on in and hang out for a second. Hold up. Like the live. Y'all know the drill. Get them likes up there. Yeah, I forgot to pull all this shit up before I came on here. Okay, we got that. That one. These. Okay. Now, let me get my notes up. What up, y'all? Come on in. I'm just waiting for people to get in here for notifications to get sent out. Come on in, come on in. Here's the list. There we go. All right. All right, let's sage and wait for people to get in here. I hope I didn't smack that. Why is it so fucked up? Hold on. What up, y'all? Like the live, y'all know the drill. Is that straight? I think. Okay. Let's sage. Ow, it feels like there's like a pinch down there. Like on my side. And we can actually like sage really good out here since I'm out in my other office area. So I don't have to worry about setting off. Well, unless I get it like really going. I don't gotta worry about setting off a smoke detector. Hold on, I gotta tighten this. There we go. There we go. All right. What up, babies? Listen, I'm gonna I've been on here like 5 minutes. We're gonna hang out until people come on in here, hopefully. People might be busy tonight though. Like, I don't know, Fridays are hit or miss. Because I'm sure that like a lot of people are tired from the work week. Or they're going out, you know what I mean? Anna, I got you too, boo. Hold on, I want to add Anna on there. There we go. Anna, hang out, boo, because I don't know. Oops. And of course my phone's dying. Hang out, Anna, because I don't know where the fuck everybody else is at. So if you the only one in here, you gonna be my first one. Okay. Hold on. Let me adjust that. There we go. Bitch, get in there. Okay. What up, babies? Come on in. Just waiting for people to get in here. Bam. Listen, if nobody fucking shows up or likes this live, I'll get right into Anna's reading, so hang out. I'm gonna give it like 5 minutes, bitch. So, Anna, hang out, boo, because you're the only one in here so far. I don't mind, you know what I mean? Like, the sooner we can get into reading tarot, I'm good with that, you know what I mean? Because yo girl likes reading tarot. Like, oracle cards are cute and shit, but, like, you know, we know why you're here, you know? You're here because you want to see the motherfucking tarot. Oh. How's y'all's week going? How is Mercury's fucking me up. I can tell I'm, like, all glitchy over on my YouTube and my TikTok. So hopefully our connection stays okay. I got kicked off of YouTube. Was that Sunday? That might have been Wednesday. Was it? No, I think it was Sunday. I don't remember. But I got kicked off of YouTube, or it like froze complete. No, I think that was Wednesday. It froze completely on there and I had to fucking restart it. Thank God it didn't like glitch out on me like it did the first time. It glitched out on me so hard. I was like on a repeat over on YouTube for like 2 hours. It would not let me upload that video. What else is Mercury? Oh, well, I think that's kind of it. Mercury retrograde. Haven't been too bad, knock on wood. How's y'all's week? Come on in, boo-boos. I'm just waiting for people to get in here. Word, I'll go ahead and, since YouTube's the only one engaging, I'm gonna go ahead and do freeze for you guys. We'll wait for fucking people to get over here on TikTok. Raven, let's get it, bitch. Go ahead and like the live TikTok, otherwise I'm gonna just do YouTube. This is Hidden Truth Volume 2. Well, yeah, you know that, Raven. You've seen that. You got fucking 2 of them. You let me down, and I know you don't feel the same way. There you go, bitches. Come on in like the live hoes. Let's go. Let's get it, boo-boos. I got, just so you guys know, I got Rebecca, Jerica, Anna on the list. Ugh. I don't know. I don't think I'm getting sick. But I don't know. my sinuses are kind of bad. Listen, I thought I had like an ear infection the last time I was on here. That must have been Wednesday. What up, boo-boos? Yes, keep tapping the motherfucking screen, yo. Does it usually do come out for you? I know, I'm surprised. Usually, that does not happen. There you boo-boos go. They're getting it. I see Claire liking it. Claire's like, I got you, boo. I got you, boo. Claire, what about that apartment you looked at? Hold up, y'all. That sage is still going. I'm all kinds of a mess. I haven't heard. Oh. Yeah, I wonder if they run, like, it might take a minute. Because I wonder if they, such like they have to run background checks and shit, or like credit scores. Come on in. Period. TikTok motherfucking got it. All right, let's go. Go ahead and drop your names, bitches. I see Claire's name, so I'm just going to start with her. But same, you too. I know that you guys were actually engaging over there. So if you want one, drop your name. Claire, let's get it, boo. I find you so attractive. Laura, what up, boo? Laura. I don't know. Oh, I don't want to know. And Regina, what up, boo? Regina. Do I still have a chance? What up, y'all? We're doing Hidden Truth Volume 2, you guys. So if you want one, go ahead and drop your name. And focus on who you want the message from, obviously. And then I got, did I post that out? I think, did I? I got Rebecca, Jerica, and Anna so far. What up, y'all? Drop your names, boo-boos, if you want one. Copy. I need to turn this down. Rebecca, Jerica, Anna. Yes, hold on. That one. Do I still have a chance? What up, y'all? Come on in. If you on the paid reading list, hang out, because there's not very many people in here, so I'm probably gonna get into it soon. What do you guys got going on this weekend? Anna, hold up, boo. Laura's like, well, I do want to know. Anna. I won't let you down. I'm not mad about that one, bitch. What do y'all got going on this weekend? The weekend before Thanksgiving. Going with... Oh, word. Ooh. I don't have shit going on. I was gonna say my schedule, but I don't think it will. It might, well, actually, I don't know if it'll even be switched around, like if I'll have to come on here different days because of Christmas, right? I might not. Wait, no, maybe. Because isn't Christmas Eve on a Wednesday? It is. I don't know, we'll see. What do you guys do on Christmas? Wait, do you guys celebrate Christmas on Christmas Eve or Christmas? Maybe I'll just come on Tuesday. We'll see. Or Monday. I don't fucking know. On Christmas. Same here. I don't do shit on Christmas Eve. Anna, I'm like wanting to just get into your fucking reading. There's only like 5 people in here. Listen, I'm gonna give it like 5 more minutes and I'm gonna get into fucking Anna's reading. Word, same. What do you guys do for Thanksgiving? Christmas Eve, just probably. Hold on, I'm just gonna change this little sticker on here. If you guys are just hopping in here and like didn't get a Hidden Truth Volume 2, please drop your name and I will get you one before I do these paids. Friday night be like this though. Raina, what up, boo? I don't do, listen, we do like Italian food on Thanksgiving because none of us fucking like turkey. I want to make amends. And we just rot. We just like watch movies. We don't go to, like, any kind of big family. I don't like doing that. Even with Christmas, I'm like, yo, no, it's at my house. Like, I ain't going nowhere. Hell no. Hold up, y'all. I'm gonna hop in over on YouTube real quick, okay? I just want to post my stuff for you guys so you got it. Alright, well, Anna, girl, if you're fucking ready, bitch, go ahead and send me your questions if you got them. Yo, Anna got hella lucky. I love it when that happens for you guys. It's so funny. Did that work? Oh, shit, did that not? Hold on. Oh, I wonder if it's froze. It is. Why does it do that? Devin, hold on. Mikey, I see your guys' names on there. Sorry, the YouTube comments freeze on me. Hold on. Let me get Mikey. Oh, that pisses me off. Mikey, I admire you. And then Devin. Sorry about that, you guys. My comments, like, freeze on there sometimes, and then it comes shooting up. Devin. You got 2 of them, too. I see life differently now. And I don't know why this happened. Jake, me and the rest of my family next time. Oh, word! Alright, did I pin? Okay, I did pin that. And I got that. Let me get that off my, over here in the corner. And let's fucking go. Yeah, good for you, Anna. Word. Listen, which I'm happy that we're starting with a full. You guys know I fucking love starting with those. Mikey, I'll get you another one, boo. Let's go. Mikey. I know you don't feel the same. Oh, that's gonna be so fun. Oh, I love that. I should post a picture of the fucking cupboard that I have of games. I love that. Game night's so fun. Alright, hold on, I gotta pull my TikTok. Because Anna, I'm sure you're probably messaging me on there. Yep, there you are, boo. Okay. Oh my god. Mm-hmm. Let's go. Yeah. Let's go, bitch. Period. Save money. Word. Yeah. Word. I got you. Hold up, boo. This and this one. God, I'm like nervous that my comments on YouTube are freezing on there still. Alright, Anna, hold up. Let me knock the energy out of these. Yeah, I want to focus on that. Like, whatever, we already know, like, the situation on what's going on with him, so I'm really wanting this oracle to show me how he's feeling. And intentions. Deadass. Intentions, feelings, specifically with him. Like, we already know, you know what I mean? Like, we already know the situation. Like, you fucking give me the tea, you know? Give me the tea on his intentions of what the fuck his feelings are for her. I will say, your guys' outcomes have been, like, Anna's outcomes with this one has been pretty fucking good. Okay. Anna, you know the drill, bitch. Let's get into it. Word. Okay. Let's go. I want to make sure I got your message pulled up. Okay. Let's see current. Let's go. That's come out for you guys before, I'm pretty sure. Oh, this same card came out for you since I think that you had that the last time. Where's his intentions and feelings more specifically? Well, there's some feelings. That honestly is not that bad. Definitely jealous and upset that you're gone. That's been coming out a lot for you guys as of recently. I'll explain that to you, Anna. It's like really envious kind of energy that these masculines seem to be having towards you guys. Like, and I don't mean like, oh, they're like trying to humble you type of shit. You know what I mean? I mean, it could be, but I don't think it is with him. No, it's not. One more for that. Really? Oh, shit. All right, let's go. Okay. Well, obviously, for, like, the commitment shit, we'll probably get more into that in tarot. I feel like that outcome, which doesn't surprise me, I feel like that's kind of more of a warning. Maybe for you. Maybe I could see that for you. And him. But let me get into it. Okay. Okay, so Unknown Caller and Vibes in Sync is coming out on bottom of the deck. This kind of shit right here, though, is, like, reflecting on what the fuck you wrote on your context on there. Because, like, The unknown caller energy, it's not like slimy what he's doing, right? Like it could be depending on what comes out with it, but like with the vibes in sync, it's not slimy. But it does represent someone who's like playing on your phone. You know what I mean? Like someone who's kind of like, he's not coming out like outright trying to fucking communicate with you. Like it is a little like playing on your phone type shit that he's doing. You know what I mean? Where it's like, oh, he's just like liking the repost. He's not like fucking saying anything. That vibes in sync though, it is a lot of fear, absolutely, and I'm not like condoning his shit or anything like that, but it is a lot of fear as to why he's doing this. What he's doing, I would guarantee he'd have a page come out on his side, because it's like he's testing the waters with her. And I don't like this for one reason, because it's almost like he's like playing on the phone trying to see, because this is how like pages are, and I'm willing to bet he'll come out like one. Where they'll try to, like, I always like say that they're like little fishermen, right? They always like cast out these lines and kind of see if like someone will take it. And that's what this looks like to me, where like someone's kind of playing on your phone, right? Someone's like kind of fucking around on there, like not saying anything, but like liking reposts or like following you. They like want to let you know that they're there. And it's like, I'm doing this because I want to see if she'll be the one to like make the move. No, you're not. No, bitch. Like the shit that's coming out on your side, I just think that it ain't gonna happen. It ain't gonna happen the way that he's hoping it will, because it's gonna take him a leap of faith to actually come out and say something, right? There's a hell of a lot of fear that he's in. Okay. So egg on their face and spiritual attack is coming out as your guys' current challenge or situation. I mean, that could be Anna's energy. I don't really, I mean, maybe like some of the spiritual attack. I don't really, I mean, maybe you are fucking over here where you're feeling embarrassed about things that happened, or feeling foolish because of your actions. Like that could be you. But just because I know like a little bit about the situation and like seeing on what's on his side, I'm like, yeah, I definitely get that, where someone got caught in what the fuck they were doing. They got called out. And they are ashamed of it. They're embarrassed of their actions. They know that they have to answer for that shit. Like they've been caught. The game is fucking up. The game's over. The spiritual attack that's coming out with that, not mad, because that does represent that obviously this connection is divinely protected, which I do like. And from his perspective, I could see, because of like the egg on their face card that's coming out, like this embarrassment, this feeling like a fucking fool. I'm like, oh, he's probably, it's like really, it's triggering him to actually do something different, right? Because that is what that represents, is triggers that lead to shadow work, that lead to a spiritual awakening, right? Like, okay, period, like that for him. For you, maybe, I mean, who knows? Maybe the egg on their face, 100, maybe you're embarrassed about things that happened, or feeling foolish the way that you handled things. With the spiritual attack, I feel like that's probably more validation for you where you're at, where it's like, yes, this relationship, it is divinely protected. It's in the subconscious too, where there is this spiritual element to this connection. It's a soul contract, right? I'll come back to that though. The cold shoulder, which I believe came out for you the last time, is coming out again. And then spotlight, which I think came out, but I think it came out as like current. But this shit coming out like cold shoulder, this like, absolutely, this could be where you're trying to get distance from this. And it can be where you're trying to keep busy, like not trying to focus or obsess over this situation. You know what I mean? Where it's like, I'm just trying to stay where my hands are at. I'm trying to just focus on what I can do here. But with that card coming out, and like the shit that was coming out on bottom of the deck, this is why the way that he's trying to come at this and like see if she's gonna say anything, it's not gonna work, because that cold shoulder's coming out where she's like, I'm not gonna make the first move on this, as I don't think you should. And that spotlight that's coming out, this is probably exactly you, which is kind of good, because like the spotlight card, you know that this person is showing attention. You know that you got their fucking attention. You know what I mean? And so, and it does represent like a social media platform, obviously. And so that you have on your side, you know what I mean? That's all I'm going to say. So you better like work, bitch, on the repost. You know what I mean? I mean, push your little heart out. He's watching the shit out of you. The envy card is coming out for him, and the contemplation card. That envy, and both of those actually are his feelings towards this. That envy card has been coming out a lot for you guys as of recently, where, and I'm willing to bet you're probably going to come out like, it would be like Queen of Wands, I would say Queen of Swords. Probably one of those two, because that envy card, most of the time that card comes out because someone's very envious of the confidence that you have within self, right? Someone's very envious of the way that you feel about yourself or the boundaries that you uphold within yourself, right? And it's not so much like, not from what I'm seeing, like jealousy where he's like, oh, I want to try to like come in and humble her, or it's not some toxic shit like that. But it is some envy where he wishes he could be like that. And he could if he, you know what I mean? If he did the work, absolutely he could. He could be on that level. But it is some envy that he has towards you, straight up. It's just envy. Envy the way that you feel about yourself, the boundaries that you have. Probably your spiritual development. That would be another thing too. And that card too also does represent someone who is, they're pissed that they've lost this relationship. They are like, and I would say probably more mad at himself. Maybe we'll see in tarot if he's like upset with you. I don't really feel that, but it is like pissed off that this person's gone. They're upset. And that contemplation card that's coming out, that does go to like off of the bottom of the deck where it is kind of gameplay, but I don't want you to take that in a way where he's like slimy about it, because I don't feel that way. He's very unsure. It's a card where this person's so fucking, it's like a 7 of Cups, right? This person has no idea how this other person feels about them, and so they're coming in very slowly, like trying to feel out the situation, trying to see if they're gonna get their head ripped off, you know what I mean? So, feelings. We'll get more into his intention in tarot. I just like not really so much feeling intentions with that. Besides, I don't feel like they're like evil or anything, you know? This shit that's coming out in the subconscious, oh man, the X and Soul Contract coming out, that X card, which I'm sure this is probably just trying to give us some context into like what happened with you guys in the past. The X card can represent like someone put somebody else in a third party situation, right? Absolutely. That Soul Contract that's coming out, which I mean, this is very Soul Contract, all this shit, that spiritual attack, where these two people that I'm doing a reading for, there is some kind of like contract, karmic contract, spiritual contract that they do have in place. And usually that card represents like soulmates, twin flames. There is a contract that they've made an agreement in the soul realm to do this shit down here. And so this kind of stuff that's coming out in the subconscious is most likely, usually, what these two people are not talking about, but what they're probably aware of, right? And so, and I feel like we've read that too in the outcome, and I'll get into the outcome where I feel like this is kind of more of a warning. Like, I already know that X card, it's like, yeah, this like third party situation that this person threw her in, it is a hot topic. It's going to be something that they fucking talk about, and they know that they have to. But this Soul Contract, that's another thing too, that they both feel that they just have not talked about yet, but I do feel like it's going to come out in the wash, absolutely. Now, this shit that's coming out, fuck, I'm going to go over on this. I'm trying to hurry. Okay, so red flags and childish coming out as outcome, I feel like it's warning. Because red flags, it can represent, not that I'm like, oh my god, he's a red flag walking in. I feel like, because childish can represent conflict, like verbal conflict, these two people hashing it the fuck out, right? The red flags card coming out, this could be where they are talking about a lot of deception, cheating. Even someone has evidence of this shit, and they're calling, and here it is. You know what I mean? That would be my, and fuck, I tell them the same thing, like, yo, do not come at this conversation from a place of like defensiveness or anything like that. There's someone here, which I'm sure is you, maybe him too, but there's someone here who wants answers for this shit, right? And that is the most respectful thing you can do for this person, is give it to him fucking straight. Do not be defensive over that kind of stuff. I wish he was here, because I would love to talk to him about it. I feel like he's kind of the one that needs to be more aware of that. Just because it can represent insecurity, and I feel like he's there, you know, especially with that envy card. But anyway, bitch, hold on. Let me get into tarot. Let me see. Just 1 to 2 to start out. I ain't mad about that. The 5 of fucking Pentacles coming out in the reverse for your guys' current challenge situation. It represents that you guys are coming out of like a time of abandoning this connection. You know what I mean? Where we're not, this isn't, yeah, it's just coming out of a place of abandonment. Nine of Wands, rightfully so, on your side. Nine of Wands, very, and I wonder if he had that before. Hesitant, skeptical, but still holding on to hope for him. That outcome's more of a warning for him. Definitely. The thing that he's struggling with right now, because he's beating himself up, it would be a victim, like, mindset that he's in. Or, I don't know if that's the right word, but, like, really fucking beating himself up over what happened. Like, what is it called? Like crucifying himself? What is the word I'm thinking of for that? A martyr? Let me see that outcome. 100% that warning's for him. And it still is. I believe that too. Hold on, where did you say that? Absolutely, I believe that. With him, probably sooner. With him moving out of that situation. I'm so shocked he hasn't said anything to you yet. I might get more for him. Hold on, let me just fly through this tarot really quick. There are his feelings that are coming out, and I believe that those are his intentions too. Same shit with the subconscious. His energy's coming out like a Knight of Cups. Good energy for you guys, not out. Sorry, excuse me. Hold on, hold on, bitch. I want to see, let me see intentions first with him. Well, you're gonna be happy to fucking see that one. Word, let me do one more. Absolutely, okay. I like that, okay. What about his feelings? Oh, he's heartbroken, bitch. Oh my God, one more. Okay. Yeah, his energy, oh, I fucking knew, I knew it. This Seven of Cups coming out on bottom of the deck. Okay, let me start from the top, bitch. So Seven of Cups, and you probably could be feeling this way too, absolutely. I could see it from a different perspective. That Seven of Cups is coming out on bottom of the deck though. It is that uncertainty. And yes, of course you feel this way too, where you don't really, and obviously those are your fucking questions with this. Hold on, I'm gonna go over as fuck on this. That Seven of Cups comes out because it's so much confusion in that card, right? From his perspective, he has no clue how this person's feeling about him. I'll give it to him. Yeah, he's coming in. And I'll give it to him. I do feel like his efforts are going to get better. I really do. And we'll come back to his shit, though. The Seven of Cups, though, you're kind of in the same boat. You don't really know truly how he fucking feels about you. Obviously, that's why we're doing this reading, right? The Five of Pentacles star card coming out as your guys' current. Yeah, I do feel like, looking at that from, like, his shit, what he has going on, yeah, absolutely. I do think that he is switching a lot of shit up. I think he is right now. For the situation that he's in, I do think it's like January that he's going to be out of that situation for good, if he's not already, honestly. But looking at this for your guys' energy, this is where you guys are coming out of a time of like abandoning this connection, stepping out of this connection. That star card that's coming out, which I love that for him and for you. Star card is where you step into a more authentic version of yourself. And yeah, especially, yes, for him, but yeah, also for you. You have Tower and Nine of Wands coming out on your side. I wish he was here because, like, I would love to give him this perspective, but this kind of shit that's coming out on your side, Tower, this is not where, like, this situation that you've been in, this separation with him, are you kidding me? It's not like it's been fucking great. That Tower card that's coming out, it's where a lot of things have changed with you. This is where your entire psyche, your entire personality, probably your behaviors, there's probably a lot of changes you went through during this time. And so him coming back towards you, I get the Seven of Cups, but this is a new person that he's learning. She's not the same that she used to be. You know what I mean? That Tower card does represent a lot of things have changed for her. And that Nine of Wands, yeah, you're pretty skeptical towards him. Not wanting to get hurt, not wanting to end up in the same situation, in the same situation. This is someone, though, that is still holding on to hope for him, which I appreciate. He has a Ten of, and this is his, like, warning, right? I wish he was here. That Ten of Swords and the Knight of Cups coming out, There's his intentions and there's his feelings right there, is that Knight of Cups. Trust me, I'm happy to fucking see that, and compared to like a page, how I thought he was going to. This Knight of Cups is romantic feelings that he has towards this person. Still, this is someone who's in love with someone, right? His struggle is that Ten of Swords that's right in the way of him truly coming forward in that Knight of Cups. He is in this, I'll say like, I don't know if like victim, what was I saying for him? Like a martyr? Definitely that. And God, and like, with that shit that's coming out as your outcome, like that's probably not what you're wanting to hear. You know what I mean? You're not like, I don't want to hear you like, poor me beating yourself up over this, I'm the biggest piece of shit in the world. It's like, I don't really want to hear that. Like, I want to hear, I guess, what you've learned from it. You know what I mean? Or what are you doing now? What have you learned from this situation? I wish he was here because I'd fucking tell him that. I'd be like, yo, she's not really necessarily wanting to hear you beating yourself up or like, poor you, oh my God, you're the like biggest POS in the entire world. You're not, okay? You've obviously learned a lesson here. Why don't you talk to her about the lessons that you've learned and like what you are doing now to ensure that you do not ever do that again to her? That's going to be a struggle because it's all, I don't know. That's going to be his struggle coming forward, especially when you guys have some pretty serious conversations in that outcome. Okay, his intentions towards you, bitch. The Four of fucking Wands in the Judgment card. Four of Wands is a relationship and a reunion. Yeah, but relationship. The Judgment card that's coming out, which I like, especially with like that star in your guys' outcome too. Judgment card is where he's starting to like believe in himself again. This too is where someone has like self-assessed, where they're not like trying to justify their actions or like make excuses for it. This is someone who's very aware of the way that they are and they take accountability for it, right? It's like, I've done the work, like the self-reflection. I'm not lying to myself about it. I'm very aware of how I was. So it's a good energy that he's coming in towards you. Again, I just wish he was here. I would tell him, be mindful of this, like, very, like, you crucifying yourself on a cross type shit when you come towards her. His feelings towards you, Three of Swords, Knight of Pentacles, heartbroken, thinking about you all the time, thinking about the separation all of the time. I would tell him the way out of this, because you're still feeling this, the way out of this Three of Swords is another Ace of Swords, right? It's where you finally, you take the communication, you're finally in a Four of Swords where you have peace of mind now. Now you know how the other person feels about you. You can sleep at night. You're not over here beating yourself up over it. That Knight of Pentacles that's coming out here, I'll give it to him. Because Knight of Pentacles, yeah, they're stubborn, but when a lesson is learned with them, it is learned. They will not repeat it. So this is someone who is not wanting to misstep when they do come back in. This is someone who's not wanting to make a fucking mistake when they come back in. Very critical of themselves. I believe that in your guys' subconscious, this is where these two people, they do want to have a peaceful resolution. Absolutely. There's communication that these two people both want to have. Hold on. Hold on one second. I want to hit more on that one question. Where was it? Yeah, I guess actual commitment. Let me just see more of that. Good conversation that you guys are having, though. That would be my only warning, is for him. Yeah, let me see more of that. Definitely heading there. Absolutely it is. Let me do two more. Good for you guys. I know that time frame's come out for you before. March, April. It is leading to commitment, 100% it is. Yeah, that's where the both of you are on the same page with that. That is Chariot energy, where the both of you, a lot of times the Chariot card will be depicted as like, I don't know if I have that deck out here. I don't think I do. I think it's in my bedroom. I have this deck where the Chariot depicts two people doing like a ribbon tying ceremony, where it can represent marriage, right? Because it represents two energies coming together, like moving forward towards a goal, and you guys are moving towards a fucking justice, which is a relationship, right? It's where these two people are on the same page. They have the same like fucking morals, values on what they want out of a relationship. Three of Wands, Emperor. It's probably most likely going to be Aries season. Can I hold on 1 second? Because I just want to see if it'll show me when he's gonna say something. Is he gonna say something? I guess I'm just gonna ask that. Is he actually gonna just like come forward and send her a message or some shit? I swear I'll stop after this. He is. Okay, I knew that card was gonna come out. Can I see when? Page of Swords is communication. Oh, your girl ain't mad about that one coming out for him. When is it? Oh, could be beginning of the year. I hope he don't wait that long. It might be. Really? No, bitch. It could be beginning of the year. Is it beginning of the year? Probably. Yep. I'm not mad. He looks pretty good. It is. That could be December, January. But yeah, he's coming in like a Page of Swords, absolutely. But that not Knight of Swords, the King of Swords that's coming out underneath that, I mean, that is where, yeah, he's probably gonna come in like very like calm, like very like, I'm not gonna like air myself out too much, like I'm coming in very humble. Underneath that though, he's that King of Swords where, yeah, I get like shit. If you were wondering what his intentions are, it's that his intentions are honest. His intentions are truthful. He wants to do the right thing. Yeah, that's my only critique of this, is that he's very much got like this martyr, like like nailing myself on the cross type energy for the sins that I've done. But anyway, that's it, because it's like, whatever, that's fantastic. That way you don't repeat that mistake, but that's not really necessarily, I don't think, what she wants to hear. It's like, I don't want to like hear you over here like beating yourself up over this shit. I just want to hear what you've learned, you know? Anyway, sorry I was a fucking long on that. Jesus. Hold on. Hold up, boo-boos. Let me double check. Hold on. Let me double check that I got everybody. Yeah, I went hella long on that one. Whoops. Oopsie. Are Rebecca and Jerica in here? Like, deadass, those might be my only other two. I think so. Yeah. Well, hold on. Yeah, that's it. I don't think they're in here. Yeah, go for it, boo. I don't think they're in here. It didn't look like it. I didn't see them. Yeah, go for it, boo-boo. Let's motherfucking get it. Hold on, I gotta pull my TikTok again. Oh, word, I got you, Claire. Oh, Rebecca, you're in here. What's up, boo? Hold on, did you send me your questions? Or your question, rather? I don't think so. Oh my god, it was froze. Taylor, you're in here. My fucking comments froze on there. Of course they did. Oh, Claire, I got that. I got you. Bam. Let's get it, boo. Hold up. All right, Rebecca, hold up, boo. Let's get it. I might do, well, let me just see, Rebecca, what comes out with tarot first. I might do oracle for that. One more. You probably already know what the fucking major is on this one. It's temperance. I mean, yes, absolutely. So hold on, I'm gonna pull oracle for this. This six, okay, so Seven of Cups, most likely where the fuck you're at right now, right? Because Seven of Cups is confusion, uncertainty. I mean, obviously in your head, right? The Six of Swords, yeah, I know. It's like easier said than fucking done. I know that. The Six of Swords, though, is where you do leave behind that kind of mindset, right? The Temperance card that's coming out, that absolutely this could be showing time frame 100%. But that Temperance card is where you start to find, yeah, I mean, this is where you start to find like balance, peace with this. However, the lesson with Temperance, it's where you hand over these uncertainties to God. I know, but that is the huge thing with Temperance, though. It's where you do hand it over to God. You hand over control to God. And that's why there's just such this sense of peace or acceptance that comes from that card. Yeah, patience, obviously, because it's like, of course, it's truly in God's hands. I'm just doing the footwork. Hold on, let me... Anyway, that is a yes. Let me do oracle right quick, though. I just want to see what comes out for her. I guess more, like, advice. Oh, what do we got? Hold on, bitch. Where'd that go? Oh, hold on. Give me it. Ugh. Bitch. I'm not tall enough. There we go. Oh. Oh, I like that card for you. Okay. Okay. Okay, first one. Authority. Clashes with the boss or challenges to your power will compel you to respond. Choose peaceful solutions if you can. I like this one. Wish come true. Your wish is being granted, but it may not come in the way... Your wish is being granted, but it may not come in the way that you expected. No worries, it is just what you need. And then, hold on. Ugh. Why... Ugh. Innovation. You will need to come up with new strategies to keep your plans in motion. Okay, Six of Swords. Okay, good thing I pulled this. You will need to come up with new strategies to keep your plans in motion. Old ways are outdated. Invent, create, and test ideas. And then bottom of the deck, moving up. You're increasing your power and status. You may get a promotion or move to a better home or office. You climb the ladder of success. Word. Word. I fucks with it. Hold up. What is this? Oh, stop. Just don't start. Of course. Okay. Shut up. Like, shut the fuck up. That's what I would have said. Like, shut up. Okay. Hey, listen, at least it's better than a what are you doing? Hey, I'll take it, okay? Okay, of course. Okay, sorry. Oh my God. Good fucking question. Oh my God, I'm scared. Okay, this bitch. All right, hold up. funny. So funny. Okay. Oh, I'm scared for her. Let's go. Okay. We're off to a good start. I'll do 3 more. Three more. Fuck. She's definitely still thinking she can play her cards right. You could save that though. You could. Fuck. Yeah, she does. Damn. You want to take a guess on what came out? Fucking Page of Pentacles. Fuck. Yeah, I'm so surprised Magician didn't come out for her. Hold on. Is it underneath? It's not. Okay. Wow. It's not. That Page of Pentacles, I mean, that is pretty Page of Pentacles fucking coded what she like sent, right? Page of Pentacles is usually, like, Page of Swords is obviously, like, communication, shit like that. That's kind of how they fish. And then, like, Page of Wands, they kind of fish through, like, social, like, that would be Anna's situation, like, a lot of social media interaction, where they're, like, liking shit, you know what I mean? Trying to see if you'll bite. Page of Pentacles type of, like, manipulation, I guess, is, like, gift, right? It's like, I have something in the physical here. Are you gonna come get it? You know what I mean? The 10, okay, so she knows better. She does know better, but she's still gonna fucking try you. Okay, so 10 of Wands, 8 of Pentacles, I'm like, okay, we're off to a good fucking start there, and then Judgment in the reverse came out. And so she knows, it's almost like this is why I'm so shocked the Magician didn't come out, because it's like she's coming through pretty strong right there, where she's like, okay, I know that I have to do more, right? I know that I have to do more. I have to have, like, higher standards, put in more work, right? Boom. Judgment in the reverse is someone repeating a lesson. Queen of Cups in the reverse coming out. This is how she thinks she can get in, right? Where, like, yeah, I appreciate that. I would, fuck, fucker. That Queen of Cups in the reverse is where, yeah, she will be playing off of emotions. She will be, because, like, Queen of Cups in the reverse is, so which is why I say, like, oh, Rebecca could save this shit, because Queen of Cups in reverse is someone who they act on emotion, right? Not so much, like, a Queen of Cups in the upright, they respect emotion. That is their number one, right? Is their feelings, emotion, intuition, family. When it comes out in the reverse, they're very reactive towards those things instead of, like, responding, I guess, right? Like, Queen of Cups, they react on their emotion. They're very impulsive with their emotions. They're overly emotional, right? And so I'm like, oh, that's how she's going to be playing on this. However, that Queen of Cups could save that shit, where it's 7 of Wands and the 8 of Swords coming out, where 7 of Wands is, it is protecting yourself, defending yourself, protecting your emotions, protecting your mind. 8 of Swords would be something to be aware of with her. Is she, which I guess that is a great way to manipulate a Queen of Cups in reverse. You know this. You already know this about her, though. That is where someone tries to play, like, the, like, I'm so powerless. I'm a victim. Poor me. Yeah, someone who's they're victimizing themselves is what they're doing. But yeah, it is. Yeah, she's gonna try your ass. She is. Lack of self-awareness is a big thing with that Judgment in the reverse, and that is her fucking issue. Damn. Oh, it's fucking... Hold on. Should've known. Okay, hold on. Let's go. I'm gonna crash out if a fucking page comes out with this shit. Hold up, boo. I'm scared. I'm scared. Woo! that? Page of Cups. Listen, I'm gonna do 3 more. Who knows? She might switch up. Let's see. Hold up. Oh, hell no. No. God damn it. No. Oh my God. No. What is this? What is this? Fuck. Hold on. What is underneath that? Shit's gonna pop the fuck off when you get that. I'm telling you right now. When you get this from her, shit is going to fucking pop off. You know what? Maybe that's her tower moment. Maybe that's what she needs. You know what I mean? Like, okay, I'm gonna come back to that shit, but let me fucking show you what came out here. No, bitch. Listen to this. Okay. Which I'm sure this is going right into that fucking bottom of the deck. So 5 of Wands, 6 of Swords in the reverse. 5 of Wands is obviously like, okay, that is where someone's ego, and which is good for you to be aware of, right? Where it's ego. It is where her fucking ego is like right up front. She's going to be trying to get someone to be reacting in ego. 6 of Swords in the reverse. Such a good card that came out for her. I mean, it's such a good fucking clarifier for that. It's the same thing, kind of, as that Judgment in the reverse, because Judgment in the reverse is where someone has failed a lesson. They're failing to learn it, right? 6 of Swords in the reverse is where someone they are stuck. They are running away from the fucking problems. They are trapped in the past. They haven't learned. And Page of Cups coming out. We already know, you already know my opinion. Page of Cups, it is manipulative. I mean, so yeah, again, goes good off of the last question that we were just doing. This is where she gives a little bit in cups, right? She gives a little bit of flirtation here and there, whatever, just enough to keep this person holding on. 7 of Swords, 4 of Wands, Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. This is where, I'm sure that's you, this person, which I'm sure, well, oh, I guess you didn't write that on there. I was going to say like a Queen of Pentacles. I mean, obviously that is something that they desire, is commitment, stability. You know what I mean? And when that's coming out in the reverse, it's like you're seeing it, that I'm not fucking getting that from this. 4 of Wands, I want that though. 7 of Swords, it is someone who is, they're being very cunning. Very cunning, sneaky. Okay, now for this shit. I feel, okay. Shit's probably gonna pop the fuck off when you get that. I would say, yeah, fuck. God, I'm wondering how you should play that. Hold on, let me see bottom of the deck, underneath it. 2 of Swordsing her. 7 of Cups. Page of Wands. She'll still try it though. But that would be, not like... That'd be holding off on communication with her and making her sit in this 7 of Cups. That's pretty gnarly fucking advice for that. But I understand that with that 7 of Swords. Where it's playing her at her own game. Yo, tarot don't give no fucks, dude. Oh my God. Yeah, she gonna learn one way or the other. Yes. Or fucking just straight ignore her. Yeah. Hold up, boo. Fucking gnarly advice. That don't surprise me though. Yo, tarot just really don't give a shit. Tarot's like, what up though? Jesus. Sometimes like tarot comes across very like higher self, very compassionate. And then sometimes tarot comes across so like 48 laws shit. Where it's like, yeah, you want to play this game? I'm going to show you how to play it. I do love it when tarot comes across like that, though. When tarot's like, all right, let's fucking, you want control over the situation? This is how you do it. Because it's so gnarly. Okay, anyway. Fuck. Who's all in here, boo-boos? I got Jarek and Anna. Jarek is here. What up, boo? Oh, excuse me. Sorry, it's my indigestion. You guys already know. I do this every fucking time. Ugh. Okay. Hold on. I gotta see what you wrote on there. Hold on. There you are. Ooh. Let's go. Do you want me to do these, Jericho, do you want me to do these as separate questions? I wonder if I should. Hold on. Word, okay. Oh, we're gonna go fuck in on these. Okay. Thank God, because now we're gonna really nail this down. Oh, okay, let me do that first one. Oh. Okay, hold up. Let's go. Let me see 6. Let's get it. Three more. A lot of wands. 3 more. For now, probably. That is so up in the air. I would say for now. Hold on. I want to see. Damn. Yeah. Yeah, I would say at least until Pisces season. This, good for you though. Seriously. I feel like that Page of Wands is you because that Queen of Wands is coming out on bottom of the deck. And that's probably her. Okay. So Page of Wands, 8 of Wands, 7 of Wands, probably you. Queen of Wands is coming out on bottom of the deck, and I think, fuck, I can't remember. I think, wasn't there like Queen of Wands? I'm trying to remember what the fuck came out for you the last time I read for you. I think it was Queen of Wands in the reverse. I think it was. You have to remind me if you remember. Because Queen of Wands in the reverse, it represents someone who's like forgotten their power, basically, right? They've forgotten themselves. They've lost like that confidence within self. Not saying they couldn't get it back, because here you're seeing this person's fucking getting it back and this is how you do it. It's small. This so reminds me, like, what's the saying? Like, in order to have self-esteem, you have to do self-esteemable acts. Here's one of them. I mean, this is where Page of Wands, I mean, if I had to guess, you probably didn't really have to see much. Like, you know what I mean? Because Page of Wands, you probably, like, kind of fucking clocked it. And then 8 of Wands is swift movement on it, right? I mean, it is quick to decide. And so it looks like to me, I don't know, maybe, like, this is just a fucking example of it, right? Like, maybe you're, like, over there or whatever, like, helping or some shit. You're, like, over at the house, and then, like, you keep hearing this ding, like, on her phone, and then you kind of, like, pretend like you go in there or something. And then you kind of, like, see something, but you don't really know what it is. But you get a feeling, you're like, they're on a fucking dating app or some shit. That's what the fuck they're doing. This is where swift action, and you're fucking right about it. The 7 of Wands coming out is where it's swift action, then boom, you go into protecting yourself. You go into establishing boundaries with this person. This person, I can guarantee, shut down. 10 of Swords, 5 of Wands, King of Pentacles. They probably shut down immediately. I don't want to talk about that. You're not my girlfriend, whatever. 10 of Swords is where it is like silent treatment. They go cold on you, right? 5, because they're pissed. They got fucking caught, right? They're pissed off. Their ego's flaring up. King of Pentacles coming out is they could be coming across very better than thou. I'm so much more mature. Like, which I don't think they are, otherwise you wouldn't see that by wands. Coming across just, I guess, like, what's a good word for that? Like, uppity, arrogant. I would say for now, because you're seeing, and it is, like, because of what you've done, which is not a bad thing, bitch. But you're seeing it's probably until Pisces season at least. Damn. Bitter, man. She got pissed. Let's go. Let's go. Fuck. Well, I might do Oracle on this, but let me just see what comes out with Tarot, okay? Hold on. Where's that deck? There it is. Okay. Let me just do 3. Let me do 3. Oh, there you go. One more. Yeah. I don't blame you. You know what I mean? The 9 of Wands, and I'm going to pull Oracle for this because I would like to see, I guess, which this is not bad, but I feel like in the meantime, I guess, can you show me what's coming? Because I don't, like, there is obviously love that's coming towards her. Probably not, like, obviously right now. I would say probably, like, beginning of the year. Probably around, like, Pisces season. Yeah, that would be Pisces season. God, I wonder what came out in... I don't remember what came out in the love reading that I did for you. Anyway, that 9 of Wands that's coming out, this, I mean, terrific off of what's going off of your question. That 9 of Wands is someone who is trying to self-preserve, right? They have their walls up. However, I will say, like, yeah, you're in a 9 of Wands. It's not really, like, such a horrible thing because this person, the thing about a 9 of Wands is, like, yes, of course they have their walls up, of course they're guarded, but the thing about a 9 of Wands, which is why I love it, is because that person has not given up hope for it, right? Hermit card, probably exactly what you're gonna be doing, or you're doing already, because that card's come out for you countless times. That Hermit card represents, I'm going into I know it's cliche, but it's fucking true with that card. I'm going into isolation to seek enlightenment, right? I'm withdrawing from this, I'm withdrawing from dating, and I'm figuring myself out during that time, which is great, but I want to pull Oracle and just kind of see, like, I guess what else. The Empress card is coming out, which you're growing, you're coming more into your feminine energy, you're coming more into, growth, abundance, probably nurturing your creativity during that time. I mean, beautiful all around. Empress is a great fucking card. That's abundance in all areas. That too, though, goes good into those next couple questions, because that could be where you redefine what sexuality means to you. Hold on, boo. Or what you know what I mean? Just, like, kind of reinventing. I don't know about that. That goes good into those next questions. Okay, let me just do 3. I just want to see what comes out with these. I guess in the meantime, watch love will come out. Oh, okay. Well, kind of. Okay. Oh, no, that's good. I like that. One more. Growth. Health. Good for you. Health. Let me just read these to you real quick. Yeah, I would say probably more focus on, which is very hermit coded, like more focus on self, your growth as a person, like health all around, right? Like mentally, physically, spiritually, all that shit. But I would also say that there's going to be growth in family or people who you consider family. So, okay, family. Harmony and support in your family relationships provide a solid foundation in your life. You feel safe and happy. And, like, family can be friends, too. I just won't fucking say that. Okay, anyway. Conflict. Conflict is inevitable, but through honest communication, you can find a way to resolve issues and strengthen relationships. period. Growth, which is Empress. You're in a phase of personal growth. Challenges and hardships are helping you become stronger and wiser. And then health. Your physical and emotional health are going to be in good condition. This card reminds you to remain healthy, to maintain, healthy habits and self-care. Which is fucking good. Girl ain't mad about that one. All right, hold on. Let's see. Oh, I'm so curious what Tarot's gonna say with these next two. Okay. Hold up, boo-boo. Like, what you got? What's your advice for this? Okay. Let's see. Hold on, I want to shuffle that one more time. All right, let's go. Let me see. Three more. Damn, I guess that does go good into that last question. Holy shit, I'm like so curious. I don't know, just... Bitch, I'm telling you, it's like some Pisces season's gonna be fucking... It's just gonna be popping off for you around that time. I'm just curious how you're gonna be coming out of this, or like what changes your... I don't know, I'm just curious as to what your perspective's gonna be once you pop out of that Hermit. I fucking... Empress bottom of the deck. Goes good into this question, it does. I mean, yes, but let me explain, okay, with this fucking card, because there is a lesson with this, you know what I mean? Chariot in reverse, Five of Swords in the reverse, Hanged Man, which, oh, and I love these next three. Star, Two of Wands, Page of Cups, fucking period. That's where, I mean, yeah, right? Probably not right now, obviously, that's why you're seeing, like, Hanged Man, shit like that. But during this Hanged Man, which I seen on bottom of the deck with, it was the one before that, Hanged Man does represent like a pause, right? You genuinely, and I believe that, I mean, even with that fucking Hermit, you're seeing that you're taking a pause from dating these people, right? Or this specific genre of people. Hanged Man's where you are pressing a serious fucking pause button, and it is for a good fucking reason, right? The thing with this card, though, is that, which is hilarious what you wrote on there, because Hanged Man represents a change of perception that you're getting. And it's like a 180 change of perception. And I get this shit. Chariot card in the reverse, Five of Swords in the reverse. That Chariot card in the reverse is where, and I get this, this could be where you do fear feeling like you're not in control. Fearing aggression would be a big thing with that one. Hold on. I'm not saying Siri, stop it. Sorry, hold on. Shut up. Okay, anyway. What was I saying? Chariot in reverse. Fearing aggression, losing control over a situation, fearing someone that could be you or like even other people that you're afraid of that with, like losing control over a situation. Who knows? Maybe you're afraid to be like this in relationships with these kinds of people, right? Where you're afraid that you would lose control. You're afraid that I would be, it brings out a more aggressive nature in me or whatever. Or feeling like powerless, whatever. That could be what you fear from the other person, or like what you fear within self. I'm telling you though, that Hanged Man is where your perception does change on that during this Empress time, right? And that Five of Swords that's coming out in the reverse, this is, that is where, yeah, this is probably you going through a time where you get like, and I don't think reconciliation with someone, I feel like it's more with self, where you start to just reconcile things. I don't know, I'm so curious what you've been through in your past. Because this to me, and this is just my perception, right, of this, I would be like, oh, I get this, where they wouldn't want to date those kinds of people again, right? Because they probably been through a fucking situation where they at one time did not have control. Do you get what I'm saying? Where they at one time felt like they were fucking powerless in that situation. They at one time maybe experienced extremely aggressive type of behavior from someone. And that Five of Swords in the reverse is where I think it's more you, though, where it's like I finally get some like resolution with that. I finally come to terms with what the fuck that was or who that was, and not necessarily like label everybody that way. And yeah, it is where you do have some regret, that there is some fucking remorse in that. There's you could even fuck Five of Swords in reverse could even be wanting fucking revenge on that person. But anyway, I feel with the Hanged Man, so it could be like something like that, obviously, right? That Hanged Man knows where you change it's a 180 change of perception. Star card coming out. This is where you're healed. You know what I mean? You come out of that Hanged Man healed. You come out of it more hopeful. Nine of Wands shit, right? You come out more hopeful, more faith. You want to show these people who the fuck you are, right? I would say, yeah, I think eventually, yes, giving it a chance, because that is Two of Wands and Page of Cups. Two of Wands is where you start to take steps and come out of your comfort zone. Page of Cups, yeah, you probably like date around, you know what I mean? Yeah, like go on a date, absolutely. Yeah, test the waters, absolutely. Not right now, but I would say, yeah, eventually I think you will. The Nine of Wands came out underneath the Empress. I think, yeah, it is Pisces season, bitch, I'm telling you. I'm so curious what's gonna happen during that time. Okay, hold on, now let's see what the difference is with this one, bitch. Hold up. Hold up. Where'd your questions go? There they are. Okay. Let's see. Well, I just want to be like, no. Hold on. I doubt it, but it might. Okay. Oh. Okay. I don't think it's a hard no. Same kind of, wow. Holy shit. One more. Excuse me, one more. Damn, Pisces season again, even with this one. You know, wow. I'm not even fucking kidding you. This one is coming across more of a no, but let me explain. Damn, holy shit. Talk about the bottom of the deck coming out. I'm gonna say no for right now. Damn, I wasn't expecting those last two questions to go this way. Okay, Devil. I know, but let me explain, okay? So Devil, Knight of Swords, High Priestess. Woo! Queen of fucking Wands in reverse. Page of Swords in reverse. Moon in reverse. Should I start there? Well, no. I'll start at the top. So Devil, you know how I was talking about like the Chariot in the reverse, like feeling like you're not in control of a situation, or feeling like you're powerless in that situation, or someone's like got one up on you, whatever, right? Devil card is where, yeah, there could be a sense of powerlessness. However, like Devil would be more, it's toxic, right? Devil is, I'm powerless over the, like, obviously, like, addiction's a huge thing with that, right? Where it's like, I'm powerless over my fucking addiction. It controls my life, right? That would be, there's some devil shit in dating these types of people, absolutely. But this is not something I don't think you can't, like, overcome. That Devil card is where there could be, a lot of toxicity in it, obsession, lust even would be that, where, interesting. You know what I mean? Huh. Yeah, I mean, that is. Damn. Where it's like, lust could run a lot of that. Or have. You know what I mean? Where it's like that. And that's just an example of that. Like, devil 100% can be that. Where it's like, lust was kind of the thing that ignited that relationship. And obviously, like, any relationship that's built on that, I mean, it will fucking hit a tower at some point. It's usually up to the two people if they'll overcome it. But there could be even codependency type of issues that you have encountered in relationships like this. Absolutely. The devil and the Knight of Swords, though, I would say, like, worst case scenario in relationships like this, it would be verbal or mental abuse. 100% that's what that would be. Or where it brings you out of character, where, ooh, that would be me in my last relationship. Because the Knight of Swords is a very fucking smart energy, right? It's someone who is intelligent. Knight of Swords will make mistakes, though, where, like, they would pop the fuck off on someone for trying them too many times, you know what I mean? Like, really, like, that, and that is the whole point with, like, any knight, right? Like, they're meant to make mistakes. That's why you guys come out in that type of energy, where it's like, most of the time, you probably are on top of your shit. You probably don't really let people, like, bring you out of character. You could experience in relationships where it's like, fuck yeah, and it always seems like it's in those kinds of relationships where it does bring me out of that, where I'm, like, so combative. I'm aggressive in my communication. I'm fucking vicious. I can cut with my tongue, right? That High Priestess coming out, yeah, I feel like this is showing us, here's like some deeper rooted things that she's going to be healing during this time. I believe that. That Queen of Wands in the reverse, holy shit, especially if you've been in relationships where, like, and I'm not, like, right, I know, I don't want to, like, make it sound like, oh my god, it's their fault, but, like, come on. Sometimes it's a little bit their fault, because they'd be poking the bear, right? But anyway, that Queen of Wands in the reverse, this is where, yeah, it could bring out a side of you where it's like, I get more fucking jealous, I get very vengeful, it starts to chip away at my confidence, or it has. Page of Swords in the reverse. This could be, not so much like a Knight of Swords, but like a Page of Swords in the reverse would be someone who's very, like, sarcastic, or that's me. This is like, if I ever got a fucking reading and, like, a reader really, like, read my ass, that kind of shit would come out for, like, the way that I, like, passive aggressive kind of, like, towards my partner, where it's like I say things, like, sarcastic, but there's always, like, a cutting, right? But it's, like, not too much, you know, like, I don't, like, go overboard, but it's enough to fucking cut. That's how Page of Swords in reverse would be. Very sarcastic. They could be, I mean, it's an insulting kind of energy, right? That, but it's very, I guess, tactful would be a thing with, like, a Page of Swords. Not so much with the Knight of Swords. But anyway, yeah, anyway, this just could be some shit that you've encountered. And, like, that Moon card in the reverse, this is where, damn, I'm wondering if you really did lose composure in your past relationship, or even just certain like, maybe some that are coming to your mind, where it's like, yeah, like, holy fuck, I really did come out of character, like, and it was always in, like, those relationships for some reason, what the fuck? But that can be what Moon represents. Yeah, regarding your composure, that the big thing, that High Priestess and that Moon in reverse, the most important thing to take away from relationships like this is that it probably stifles her intuition. Because you have it, that's High Priestess, but that Moon in the reverse can be where I'm ignoring my intuition. Or, like, I have those intuitive hits, but then I, like, take it up here and I'm trying to, I, like, intellectualize it, and then I don't do anything, like, with those intuitive hits, like, I gaslight myself type shit. Anyway, Jesus. Anyway, in regard to your question, this is not, like, a no. I think as of right now, no, but I don't think that's a forever thing, bitch. Because you're seeing, like, on bottom of the deck too, and I'm so curious because of what I was pulling in your oracle about, like, relationships with family, right, is going to be kind of, like, at the forefront for her, or, like, whatever, right? And I was saying something about how, well, you know, family can be friends too, right? Three of Cups is that. I'm really curious if during this time you're more, especially with women, more focused on just having a friendship with them. And it does. It brings a lot of healing energy towards you. It definitely does. Where you become more emotionally stable, more happy, more connected with intuition. And star underneath it. Yeah, anyway, fuck, I hope that made sense. It's like, with that third question, you've seen some lessons that you were taking away from that. Yeah, and it just seemed like with the fourth question, you've been in connections where it probably has brought you out of character. It's, you could have even ended up in codependent situations with people. Or even a devil too, bitch, no shade. That could be where you've been in relationships that it was like limiting you. That would make sense with the Queen of Wands in reverse too. Where it was like, you know how I was saying, like, it would, like, you see that like her intuition could have been stifled during those times or like kind of snuffed out. I would say your potential sometimes, absolutely, where it's like it limits the goals that I have, it limits the esteem that I have within self. Interesting. Shut down, bitch. Yo, Jerica's readings fucking came with it tonight. Dear God. Hers usually always do, though. And again, I mean, the same thing with bottom of the deck. I do think you're going to be dating them, too, because Page of Cups, Dick... Ooh! With this, it could be... I'm going to say Taurus season. It could be maybe Taurus season that you... Yeah. Word that you probably, like, date again with this. Do you know what I mean? I could see Pisces season with the third question and Taurus season with this one. Because you are dating again. You are. Both of them. Word! You better work. You better work, bitch. Okay, hold up, y'all. Oh, shit. I didn't even see the fucking career one. Oh, my God, bitch. I didn't even see the career question. I'm so sorry. Fuck, I was supposed to do those ones first. Okay, hold on. My bad. That was my bad. All right, hold up. Whoops. Okay, hold on. Whoops. Sorry about that, Jericho. What the fuck? Okay, let me switch gears. Hold up. Okay. Well, let me just see what comes out with this. Oh, wait. Did you want me to do like a reading or like pull for them individually on this one too? Because if so, bitch, if you want to do questions, you come up with another one. Hold up, y'all. Oops. Hold up, boo-boos. Ugh. Okay, word. Think of another question, boo. Okay, let me do this first one. Hold up. Let's see. Wheel of Fortune, bitch. Unexpected event. Two more. Pretty good. Bitch, I'm so curious if that Hierophant's gonna come out. Did not. I might do Oracle for this. Those are really good cards. Yeah. Wheel of Fortune, 10 of Cups, 9 of Wands, which, like, period, get that. And then Knight of Cups, King of Cups, and 4 of Swords in the reverse. And, like, Page of Pentacles coming out on bottom of the deck, which is, like, very fitting with this question, obviously. Because Page of Pentacles, it's, like, where it's an opportunity that comes towards you, right? Wheel of Fortune is where something unexpected does come in. And, like, obviously, we already know this, though. Like, it would be obviously up to her to make the decision to take it. And then, like, boom, it's supported by the universe. We love that. It's bringing God, I'm curious what you're going to be doing. I love that though. Like the Ten of Cups is where it's obviously bringing a more emotional stability. Not saying like it wouldn't bring like financial, right? Obviously it is. But it's like, yeah, it's really focused on like true happiness, like contentment, emotionally fulfilling. And that Nine of Wands that's coming out is probably exactly where you're at right now, where it does. And I know, bitch, Nine of Wands does represent like you're so close to success. You're so there. Because that's like the one thing with the Nine of Wands where it's encouraging to not give up in that card. I love that fucking card for that reason. Because that is where you just want to throw it. You just want to say, fuck it. I want to put my hands up at it. And it's like, I know it's cliche, but it's true. It's like, don't give up 5 minutes before the miracle happens. Because boom, then you're in a 10 of Wands. And it's like, yes, I fucking made it. But anyway, yeah, near success, Knight of Cups, King of Cups, I think, which I probably pulled for you before. God, it's King of Cups is like a mentoring, like counseling, advising type of energy, right? And you are seeing, and again, that would be even the same thing with a Knight of Cups. Like a Knight of Cups would be someone who is probably more of, they want to keep the peace, like more mediating type of energy. But it's something like that. And like, I so feel that with you, whatever your job is. It's one where counseling, advising, mentoring. I'm just curious what it is. Hold on one second. And yeah, obviously emotionally fulfilling. The Four of Swords in the reverse though is where you are like re-entering the workforce in this aspect. That is a yes though, bitch. Hold on. Hold on one second. Do I want to do this one? Are you outie? Is that you, kiddo?
Yeah.
Do they need money?
I was gonna ask you for $5, but I got some.
Are you sure? I can put some in. You like cash?
Yeah.
I'll put some into your account if you're using your cash.
Okay.
All right. Did you eat something? That's a no.
I go fish.
You go fish.
I gave some
Chipotle?
Yes.
Is that what you want?
Aaliyah, say yes. Okay. Have fun. I love you.
She's talking to me.
I'm talking to you. I love you. Thank you for doing that. Bye, baby. I don't know if you guys can hear my kid. My kid's a teenager. Did you hear her voice? She sounds like a little tiny angel. She sounds like a little baby. That's a Gemini, all right? That's fucking, she may sound sweet. She may sound very sweet and convincing, but she is a little shit, okay? She's actually a good kid. Anyway. One more. Okay. Okay. That would make sense with the Wheel of Fortune. Listen to this one. That would make sense with the Wheel of Fortune, though. Okay, Frozen. There may be a hiring freeze or no new work right now. Being aloof can leave you out in the cold. A warm follow-up gets you in the door. Warm follow-up, bitch, I'm telling you. Okay, innovation. Okay, you need to come up with new strategies to keep your plans in motion. Old ways are outdated. Invent, create, and test ideas. What is this one? Hold on. And then movement. You'll make good progress now, and you will be able to overcome any obstacle that is in your path. Big leaps forward. And then on the table. I love that for you. Time to put your demands on the table and get serious about what you want. Ask for that raise or promotion or a step up. Okay, hold up, boo. All right, word. That, okay. Well, good thing you asked that. See, I'm curious about that too. God, I wish I had another career oracle. I really do. Do I? Hold on one second. Oh, shit. Whoops.
I broke it.
Maybe that one. I have so many decks. I forgot that I had a bunch in there. Okay, hold on. Hold up, boo. Okay. Let me just see what comes out with tarot. I might not even need that. I kind of do want to pull it, though, just see what comes out. Do I want that one? I might pull that one. Okay, hold up. Actually, I'm wondering, let me just do 3, because I think I want to dip into those. Okay, hold up. I'm so curious if I was fucking reading that wrong. The Hierophant. Or not reading it wrong, but not like looking at the full picture with that. One more. That is what is coming in career-wise. I'll pull Oracle for this one. Okay, the reason I say that, because I do feel like it's like Hierophant based. I guess I'm happy that you asked this fucking question. Because Tarot's like, bitch, like you, like this too. But yeah, with like Hierophant, obviously in that card, it is very, religious, right? Obviously, because in the Hierophant, it's the priest or whatever. These two, I don't know. It's been forever since I've been in Catholic church. You'll have to forgive me, but it's like you see these two people coming to this priest, right, for answers. They want fucking answers for things, or like guidance, right? They're wanting guidance. They have answers, or they want answers for things, right? Whatever. And so they're like going to the priest for, help, I guess, or like mentorship to guide them, basically, I guess is what that is. Okay, so Justice, Page of Swords, Ace of Cups, fucking love that. 6 of Pentacles, Ace of Swords, 5 of Swords. The Justice card, which, yeah, I guess that goes good into like the Cups energy that I seen come out with that last question. You know what I was saying, like with Cups energy, it can be very counseling, very diplomatic is how a King of Cups is. And then like a Knight of Cups is more like wanting to keep the peace. They're learning obviously like diplomacy or whatever, but they're wanting to mediate things, be like devil's advocate or whatever. Justice card coming out, I'm really curious if it could be finance, it could be even like court system. That would be legal, anything legal. Courthouse, that could even be and I'm wondering, because of that fucking Hierophant, it could be like police kind of shit, like working at like a police station, whatever. It's very Hierophant too. Damn it, I can't believe I didn't fucking read that before. But it could be something like that where it's like I'm like have an authoritative whatever type of fucking position, right? And I do help people, because that is, I mean, obviously what police officers are supposed to do. But anyway, it can be something like that where it is in like the law, legal, justice system, basically. I could see that. But even if it's not, it would be on the path of Hierophant, but more of where you're using like being a diplomat, negotiating things. That would make sense with that Page of Swords. Is it bringing you money, obviously? God, I'm just so curious if that's like court something. Because that could be working with, can be working on like court cases where, God, I'm wondering if you have experience in that. Anyway, if you do have experience like with working in legal, that would definitely be like helping. It just so gives like small claims court type shit where people have been taken advantage of financially. It is where you are using a lot of communication skills, a lot of your, a lot of mental effort going into it. Okay, anyway, that was cute. Hold on. I want to see. Hold on, I just want to see what comes, if it can give me a little something. I just want to see if it'll give me something with this one. Okay, hold on. I haven't used this deck in forever. God, it's a huge deck too. Hold on. There we go. Just whatever. Whatever, that's cute. Travel involved. Let me do my other one. Shit, I guess I could see that too with Hierophant. Like what I was pulling before. I didn't even think about that either. Because you know how I used to say like Hierophant, like I always say that in readings, where like Hierophant's anything that you were utilizing to better self. Man, sometimes I'm just like so fucking blind to those cards sometimes. I always say like in readings, Hierophant, and it is true, Hierophant's like anything that you are utilizing to connect you to like a higher power, right? And like sometimes, yeah, it's like religion, spirituality and shit, but it can also be like, it doesn't have to specifically be those things. It can be you just like psychology or philosophy, like getting into that. It can also be like going to the gym. And gym, I could definitely see that kind of shit with this, like you working in some type of environment like that. Because it is bettering self. It is being a mentor in some type of way with that. Anyway, hold on. Come on, can I just get like, I don't know, advice or like something? Hold on. You've had that before. I'm almost certain you have. Okay, signs. You're putting together pieces of the puzzle from signs that you were getting. Pay attention to the coincidences that you were experiencing. And then progress. I get that. Okay, progress. It seems like a long slog, but your efforts will pay off soon. Stay on course, at least for a few more months before making a change. And then freedom. I believe that. You need to have more flexibility with your schedule and income. Being self-employed is ideal. Time off will help you get clear. And then bottom of the deck, roll the dice. Time to put yourself out there. You are hiding your talents, and it's time to take a risk and step into the spotlight now. And lucky break soon. God, I was kind of hoping that... I'm just hoping to give us something. Those are good, though. I fucks with those. But anyway, hold on. Hold up, boo. Hold up. Get this shit out of my way. Okay, hold up. So curious how many decks I have. Put that over there. All right, hold up. Sorry, I've been going long as shit on these ones. Let's see. good sign. Okay. 3 more. 9 of Wands loves you today. That is actually, those are great cards for that question. Even bottom of the deck. Ace of Pentacles, which is good. That's a financial opportunity. Or like income, whatever. Yeah, I guess maybe, okay. World, Hermit, Knight of Pentacles, Nine of Wands, Empress, Ace of Wands. Those are great cards for that. Okay, I'll come back to the time frame type shit, but like World card is obviously, I mean, that's a huge yes, right? And it does represent financial success. The Knight of Pentacles, which is good, like, for this question, right? Of course, it's like financial stability, but it's also like good investment. It's good, very methodical type of thinking, obviously long-term type of thinking. That 9 of Wands, again, that's come out for you. This is where, like, not giving up hope on this, being resilient, and obviously Empress, Ace of Wands is fantastic. That's where it's abundance, it's growth, obviously, and that Ace of Wands is where that opportunity is being handed to you. I guess, like, I don't know, maybe worst case scenario, like time frame, I could see it being, because like Knight of Pentacles and Hermit, I could see it being like a slow process. Maybe I guess I would say sometime, I would say May more specifically. It could be like worst case scenario, I could see something like this panning out in May. Damn, those are good cards though. That is a yes. Yeah, I guess I could see that. May. Maybe. Yeah, there's a yes though. Those are really good cards. Yeah, achievement, definitely. Yeah, word. Okay, anyway, hold on, bitches. Hold on, Jerica, did you get one more question? Or put one more question on there? I don't think you did. Think of another question, boo. If you can. Hold on, I'll double check and make sure I got everyone on there here in a second. Ow, what? Oh, I gotta add Rebecca on there. Word. Okay, hold on. Oh, I'm curious if they'll come out with this one. Okay. I'm scared. All right, hold up. Let's go. Not a bad start. Three more. I get that for now. 2 more. Wow. Listen, keep in mind, those are all minor. Should I do 3 more? Damn, that is so up in the air right now. Holy hell. I want to see what comes after that Ace of Wands. Hold on. Let me do 2 more. Okay. Damn, it's definitely after a pause, for sure. That was coming up super... March, possibly. I could see an opportunity presenting itself. Yeah, hold on one second. I would say... As of right now, like, that's super up in the air, like, energy, but I'm going to come back to, like, the other 3 that I pulled for after that Ace of Wands. So, Eight of Wands, Four of Swords, Knight of Cups in reverse, Two of Wands in reverse, Five of Pentacles, and then boom, Ace of Wands. Like, the shit before the Ace of Wands, like, I'm sure which is, like, the Eight of Swords, like, Four of Swords is probably showing us a little bit of the situation right now. Which, if you're feeling that way, this is really good validation for you where, I don't know if you're second guessing what you did or, like, how you reacted, or if you think maybe you were too impulsive or you were too quick. No, I think, like, and maybe you're not there even. Maybe you're just like, bitch, I know I was right. You know what I mean? Which you could be, but, like, Knight of Cups in reverse makes me nervous because I'm like, damn, I hope you're not beating yourself up over that. Because that Eight of Wands and Four of Swords is like, you should have some, like, peace of mind over what you did, right? You were swift to fucking act. And that Knight of Cups in reverse, I could see that from both sides, where, like, right now it's too touchy of a subject where these two people are too emotional about it. That can be, Knight of Cups in the reverse is someone who is out of control emotionally. It would cause a lot of fucking fights, two people being in that kind of energy. It's huge emotional turmoil. I get that, though. It's because emotions are involved. That Two of Wands, yeah, it's really advising to avoid the conflict right now. Not take action on it. Leave it. Five of Pentacles. Ace of Wands, though, is great because it's like, there could be an opportunity, and you're seeing that even on bottom of the deck. It's like, yeah, there could be this opportunity, obviously, that's being handed to these people, but, like, the advice is, like, it would take them both being patient with each other, both of them taking it slow, both of them focused on growth individually and within themselves, and, like, yeah, it could lead to a commitment again. I'm gonna say March, April, maybe. Fuck, I'm trying to remember what came out with that first question. I think it was Pisces season. Anyway, I do think eventually, as of right now, oh, that is touchy. Word. Yeah, I'll stick with March, April. Hold on, boo-boos. I gotta double check this. Anna, Rebecca. Did I get that? Hold up. Bam. Hold up, bitches. Hold up. Sorry, I fucking... Sorry, I kind of went long on Hold up. Okay. And a period. I don't know if... Yeah, Rebecca must not be in here. Okay. Hold on, Anna. I'm going to pull up TikTok because I'm sure you sent him. Yeah, you did. There you are. Okay. Bitch, stop. Okay. There you are. All right, let's get it, boo. Okay, let's go. Ooh, this is gonna be gnarly. Let's get it, boo. All right. Let's do that first one. I guess I'm, like, not surprised by that. Okay. Ooh, he's got some gnarly cards coming out with this question, bitch! Oh my god! Yeah, this aired him out pretty good. All of those are in the reverse. One more. Is that one in the reverse? It's not! Okay, good for him. Good for him. Like, dead ass. Because that is the shit that was coming out for him in the reading that we were doing. Okay, walk with me through this, bitch. This is messy. Okay, Nine of Cups in the reverse. High Priestess in the reverse. Temperance in the reverse. Five of Wands in the reverse. Knight of Wands in the reverse. And then Knight of Pentacles. Okay. With these first three, 9 of Cups in the reverse irks my soul, bitch. Because in this card, you can see, like, in the upright, right? Well, I don't know if you can see that very well in that one. Not really. But anyway, in the 9 of Cups, this guy's, like, sitting. He's, like, you know, he's, like, sitting in front of his 9 cups, and he's like, I've made it. Like, obviously, like, it can represent someone who's, like, emotionally content, whatever. But when it's coming out in the reverse, it's where someone is in... It's a very, like, pretentious, kind of a masking card, obviously, but it's someone who's, like, very uppity. Like, very, like, I'm trying to act like I'm so, like, big and bad and, like, have all this intelligence, and I'm, like, so healed. Like, I'm trying to act like I'm this 9 of Cups, right? You're not, though. You're a 9 of Cups in reverse, which means that you are completely unfulfilled in life. You are basically, yeah, unfulfilled, extremely fucking unhappy. All of your cups are empty in that card, right? And so it is arrogant. It's a super fucking arrogant energy. And that High Priestess, so, there you go. I mean, like, super arrogant what he said. The High Priestess in the reverse is where, ooh, that, it so gives... like Dark Night of the Soul type shit, because High Priestess in the reverse is where he is ignoring his intuition, but he is also chasing things that feed into like this superficial like identity that he was trying to have, whatever. He's like very superficial. He is yeah, very egotistical. Arrogant, not living his truth, not listening to his intuition, chasing a lie, basically. And that Temperance in the reverse is he's reckless. This was reckless what he fucking said to you. It caused, Temperance in the reverse is, it caused so much damage, so much, he took it to the fucking extreme. He did. He was an asshole, straight up. Straight up, extremely fucking arrogant, projecting big time onto you, and caused a lot of damage in the meantime. I will say I like the next 3 because the 5 of Wands in the reverse is where someone, because that's super egotistical, like those first 3. The 5 of Wands in the reverse, though, it does represent where someone's coming out of that. They're not reacting on things like ego, right? I would say what he's learned, which is good, what he has learned is to have, like, self-control in these situations, not be so fucking arrogant, because Knight of Wands in the reverse is super arrogant. I would say that he's learned that, where he was extremely arrogant. He's caused a lot of damage in this relationship because of it. He's made hella reckless decisions. Yeah, someone, I would say, too, the reason that he said this, it is super projecting, but, like, deep down, and I don't think he's here anymore. I'll get back to him. I do think that him going back to whatever he was in was easy for him. It's where he didn't have to put in any work. He didn't have to do any work on self. He didn't have to do any work on the relationship. Yeah, I think he knows that this relationship would have cost him a lot, but he would have gotten so much in return, right? I think, he would have had to grow up. He would have had to take personal responsibility. A lot of responsibility. It just looks like, yeah, this is, yikes, a mess. Glad he's learning, straight up. Oh, he was a train wreck, bitch. Oh my God. Hold on. I'm not mad with that. Okay, hold on. Let me see. Good question. Hold up. Yeah, that's horseshit. By the way, with like the first, you know, like the first question that you wrote on there, how it was all in your head? Bitch, please. Bitch, please. Bitch, please. Stop. No. No, 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 no. Mm-mm. Bitch, please. No. Stop. That's so projecting. That's so fucking projecting. That's bullshit. It's like trying to, like, fuck up what you're feeling You know what I mean? Because he's insecure or he's being arrogant. Fucked up what he did, straight up. Okay, hold on. Let's get it. Whoa! One more. Hold on. Very good. Okay. Hold on. Just one more. Oh, I'm so curious. Yikes. Hold on. I want to see. Wow. Definitely. Yeah, he doesn't know exactly when that's gonna be, obviously. Wow, yeah, I would say that's a yes. He, like, which is good. I think he's clocking this correct. I really do. Because the way that he's viewing you on bottom of the deck, like, he knows this. You know what I mean? Like, he's in a Four of Swords about this shit. He knows this. He sees you as someone who is in a Queen of Swords and a Seven of Wands, where you are, which good, because we've seen that with, like, even the reading that we did on him where he's coming through like a King of Swords. But a Queen of Swords is someone, like, you cannot bullshit that person. They will read you for filth. You know what I mean? You cannot manipulate a Queen of Swords, anything like that. And so the way that he's viewing this is that this is someone, she is someone who is very honest with me, who's going to be very fucking straightforward with me, and I don't think that she's even going to give me a chance if I come in right now. And rightfully so. I think he's clocking that right, because I don't know. That's why you were seeing, like, what you're seeing in your oracle, where you're like, bitch, like, I'm not going to make the fucking first move. Like, I don't know what you're doing, you know what I mean? Oh, he's in a toxic situation. Holy shit. Temperance in the reverse, Devil, Five of Wands, Nine of Swords, Seven of Pentacles, Empress. Like, the shit that he's in right now, Temperance in the reverse. It is where there is a lot of... I'm so curious if there's, like, addiction issues with these two. I'm not even kidding. Addiction issues or, like, severe abuse. Like, toxic as shit. So toxic. A lot of fighting. A lot. And that Nine of Swords, yeah, he's in a lot of, he's at a breaking point 100%. This is someone who is like, he's in a lot of mental turmoil right now. However, I like that Seven of Pentacles because that's where he's like, he has a plan. You know what I mean? He's got a plan. That Empress card coming out, that is what he's heading towards, obviously, which is it's growth, it's abundance, beautiful, it's fantastic after this shit. But yeah, I would say yes. And he doesn't know when that's going to be. This is where he's at right now. He's in a death card energy, which is he's transitioning. He's letting go of something. He's walking away from something into something better. He's in a Three of Swords and a Seven of Cups, though, where I would say, like, yeah, right now, he doesn't know when this is going to be. He's in a lot of uncertainty exactly, like, when he'll be able to. But yeah, I would say 100% he's in, like, a planning phase, trying to get away from Devil. Yeah, big time toxicity. Holy shit. So much conflict, so much fighting. It's a lot of tension that he's living in right now. Oh, he's probably walking on eggshells up in that bitch. Yee. Okay. Let's go. Good fucking question. Let's air him out. Let's go. Hold on. Ember forward. Oh, this guy, he better... Ooh. Okay. Yeah, what is he doing? Let's see where he's at with it. It's a good card to start out on. And that too, yeah, damn, okay. Yeah, no. One more. He's not there. His focus is on money, I mean, which is good, right? Like, but no, no, bitch. His mind frame is not anywhere in that at all. At all. Yeah, it doesn't, so, not mad about that. Like, that Nine of Wands, obviously, is where he's at. He's probably very, well, it's Sun card in the reverse, holy shit. He's, I mean, it's pretty reflective of a Nine of Swords. He is very down in the dumps. This is probably someone who is, like, are you kidding? Someone in that kind of energy, there's no way they would be able to do that. No, it's too dark of a place that he's in. He's not there. He's not even thinking about it. What he is focused on, though, Seven of Pentacles again, Three of Pentacles, he's focused on his goals. He's focused on probably, yeah, like finding his financial footing, planning. Yeah, he's definitely not. His mind frame, though, it's not like he's like, oh, I'm never gonna, like, you know, I'm never gonna date again or anything like that. He's just like, that is not where my mind is at right now. He's definitely having a breakthrough. Yeah, not even on bottom of the deck. He is paused. He's in a Hanged Man completely with it. Good for him. Good for him, boo. Oh yeah, he probably depression, anxiety that he's having. Big time mental turmoil that guy's in. Holy shit. You know what? I'm not surprised. You know what I mean? Not. I'm not. Like, what the fuck did you expect? You know what I mean? Like, the fuck? Oh, so he was just gonna, like, run back to, you know what I mean, like, some comfortable, toxic relationship, and he thought it was gonna end up okay? Like, what? Anyway, hold on. I don't know if Rebecca's in here, Claire, so I might bust your question out. I don't know if she's in here. I don't think she is. Claire, you're still in here, right? Yeah. Hold on, boo. Yeah, I don't think she's in here. Okay, hold up. Word. Oh, good question. Okay, let's get it, bitch. I'm scared. Ooh, well, yeah, I don't know where she's at. Taylor, if you did oh, they didn't. Okay. Taylor, if you got a question, boo, motherfucker, send it over. Okay, Claire, let's get it. I'm scared. Let's go. Really? I am so curious if that one's not following through. Two more. Interesting. I'm curious if you guys are looking at this. This is more of a... Can I see when? Hold on. Hold on. I'll come back to that. Hold on. I think you guys are holding off on it. I do. Because it will happen. It will. Wow. I wasn't really expecting that. I don't think you guys are going to fucking take it. But here, listen. I think, so Eight of Cups, okay, so Eight of Cups, Four of Pentacles, Knight of Wands, Tower in reverse, Queen of Cups, Three of Wands. It could, like, okay, so like let me just start with the top three. Like Eight of Cups, Four of Pentacles, Knight of Wands. That right there is a lot of contemplation and not wanting to be impulsive because of finances, which is a great, like, it's not like you guys are... I mean, you guys are smart about this, you know what I mean? And you're coming across like this, and so I'm curious if you are actually going to be the one that comes to this conclusion. I would say that he's probably on board, or maybe he comes up with it, and you're like, no, I totally see that. Like, let's focus on, like, next year, like the beginning of next year. I could definitely see that. But that Eight of Cups is where you guys leave it. You guys look for something else. It's where you search for something else. And that Four of Pentacles, it probably is because... I'm wondering if you guys are finding it's too, like, financially binding. like you guys are too, it's like, it's too tight for money. Like, we can find something better for that. We could get something bigger for that price, some shit like that, or we can find a better deal for something like that. And it's like, I don't want to take that financial risk. And you guys are, yeah, you guys are avoiding disaster big time. Damn, I wasn't expecting that, bitch. I don't think so. I think it is because this looks like it's more in your hands. Like, it looks like you guys are the ones that are making the decision on this. You guys do find another one, though. Damn. Hold up. Actually, hold on. Let me ask. Hold on. I just want to straight up ask. Does it get approved for them? One more. I do think it does. Yep. And it is probably Sagittarius season. If anything, I could see... I mean, yeah, it does. I guess any complication I could see with that would be you guys, like, missing a signature or some shit, or you guys, like, missing filling out some part of it. I could see that. And, like, you having to meet up and fix it or whatever. That's it, though. But, yeah. Yeah. Bitch, you're gonna have to fucking tell me. Because, listen, this is energy as of now. I don't know. I'm curious. Damn. Yeah, I'm wondering. Yeah, that just so looks like that is in your guys' hands, what you decide on that. Hold up, y'all. Sorry, okay. Hold on. Sorry, I just looking. Okay. Hold up, Taylor. What is this? What is this? Oh my god. Yes, it did. Perfect fucking meme for that, by the way. Oh no, baby, what is he doing? Word. Sounds good, boo. Yeah, if, I don't know if anyone's in on the TikTok. I don't think anyone's over there. I'll keep it going, though. You know what I mean? We'll hang out and see if Rebecca shows up. Word. Hold up, boo-boo. Need to plug this shit in. Oh, there you are. Let's get it, bitch. Did you have any questions or anything, Courtney, before we get into this? Hold on. I don't want to use that deck. I'm going to use a different one. Let's get it, boo-boo. Word. Hold on. I'm just going to get these decks ready. Yeah, if you got any questions, word. This will be good. Hold on. Hold up. This deck. We gonna do Oracle on this bitch. Let's see. Okay, hold on. Let's go. Hold up, boo. Oh. Oh, I went so hard on back today. My fucking back hurts. Courtney, you came in here at the right time, boo. Like, dead ass. There's, like, no one in here. Okay. All right, Courtney, you know the drill. I'm going to start with Oracle and let's get it. Let's see current. Let's pull your energy, his subconscious outcome, and let's fucking see what's hood with this. All right. Hold on. I want to make sure I got his name pulled up. Okay. Let's set it. Let's see. Let's see current. Okay. Where is he at? Okay. This must be new. Okay, hold on. Because you're seeing, like, trust issues right off of the bat, but, like, I will explain this. It's just, this to me, I'm like, oh, this is probably going to be, like, 9 of Wands, 7 of Cups. Just, they're unsure. They're unsure of each other. You know what I mean? They're very, like, afraid to get hurt. Wow. Yeah, scared of making the same mistake again. One more for that outcome. Yeah, that's great advice for you guys on this reading. Let's get it. This is not that bad, bitch, but this is like hella advice. I wish he was here, you know what I mean? Okay. Healing through love is coming out on bottom of the deck, which, like, period. Love that for you guys. Because that's, like, overall energy for Oracle, right? And this is where I think that these two people have been through some shit, like, in past relationships, and they are terrified. They are terrified this person's gonna play them. They are scared that they don't feel the same way. But that healing through love, because it represents, like, recovery, like a recovery relationship, right? Where it's like, oh yeah, they've probably been through some bullshit. And it's like now they're in this safe, feeling safe. They care about this person. And it's like they're in this recovery type of relationship. Okay, which period? Love affair and guidance is coming out as current challenge or situation. Like, the love affair that's coming out, I do believe that that is challenge, 100%. Where these two people, like, I'm not seeing that. Like, dead ass and, like, no shade. Like, no shade. Like, if anyone... Because I was going to say, it could, like, love affair, it can be, like, a player or, like, third-party situation. But, like, no shade. Like, your energy comes out as one that's more secretive compared to his. Anyway, that love affair, it can represent, like, third-party situation, or that is something that the both of you are fearing with this. Like, fearing that this person's gonna put me in a situation like that, or I was in a situation like, whatever, right? The guidance card that's coming out with that, though, I would say there could be absolutely a lot of healing in this relationship. That guidance card represents that these two people are on, like, a spiritual journey together, right? And let's start with him. He's got fighting and soul contract coming out on his side. The fighting card that's coming out on his side, it does represent that he has trust issues. 100%. And he could struggle with, like, communication. I could see that where, yeah, he gets defensive. He struggles with it. But that is where he does have some trust issues. That soul contract that's coming out, this is how he's viewing this connection, where it's something different for him. It's one where he probably, I don't know if he would really believe in, like, twin flame, whatever, but he probably, like, views it as, like, oh yeah, this feels like this is, like, a soulmate, or I have some kind of, there's something different here. That's what soul contract is. It's some kind, it's a spiritual union, some kind of, like, spiritual agreement that these two people have. Your energy coming out here, secretive and contemplation coming out. The secretive card, like, which, like, well played, I guess. Like, you know what I mean? Because secretive card is where you're being, you could be, no doubt, you could be being sneaky, you could be being dishonest, 100%, absolutely could be. This could be where someone is, they're in, like, a 7 of Swords, where they are being very smart and very cunning with this. Where they are not exposing themselves too much, right? They're protective of self. They have this, like, mysterious, you know what I mean? They're not, like, airing themselves out too much, or, like, confessing too much to him, or, like, you know, catching feelings too quickly. It's a very mysterious energy. And that contemplation card that's coming out with it, I could see that. Like, you being, just playing it well. Damn, that could be even love affair too, where you're playing it fucking well right now. Where this is not someone who's like overly emotional or anything like that, or like trying to chase him the fuck down. That contemplation card that's coming out is where you're very unsure of him. You're very unsure. You are like, you're kind of waiting and seeing. This to me would be like Two of Pentacles, like Seven of Swords, Two of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles, someone who's playing it really smart. This stuff right here in subconscious, damn. Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, he is. Oh, okay, period. The sick and tired in the pictures card coming out in the subconscious. Well, if you had a question, if he was staying in that, that's a fucking no. Yeah, sick and tired is where someone has already made, they've made that decision. You know what I mean? They've made that decision. That it's probably been, whole shit. Well, no, I could see that fighting card being like the situation that he's in. I could see that. Where it is like Five of Wands, like holy shit, it's a train wreck. I could see that. But anyway, if we're looking at it from that perspective, I could definitely see where it's been a lot of repeated cycles that he's been through, and this is where someone's done. They're done. They've moved on. You know what I mean? And that pictures card that's coming out, I would say that there's probably, that goes more off of like soul contract. It is very, there is a deeper connection here. There's a lot of good memories that you have with him, definitely. I could see that too. If I'm looking at that from your perspective, I would say that you could get sick and tired of, I would say that maybe, like, I don't really see that happening now, but I could see that, like, with those cards coming out, where you are wanting more, like, you are wanting things to pick up more, and I could definitely see that, where it's like, it's either shit or get off the pot, like, what are we doing here? I could see that. Anyway, damn, that makes sense then. Damn, I think he's, yeah. The double life and really committed this time is coming out. That would be, okay, I'm going to say this for your guys's, like, advice, because double life, no doubt, that can represent where, like, this relationship has had to be hidden. You know what I mean? Or, like, on the DL or whatever the fuck, right? That really committed this time, which is great. It's like, no, these two people, they are loyal to one another. They are in it they're in it to win it. They're in it for the commitment, right? It's Ten of Pentacles type shit. They want to marry. It's like, this is it for me. I would say, yeah, I think that's probably more of a warning, where it's like, be aware of that kind of shit coming out in the outcome. Like, thinking that this person's got somebody else or whatever. Like, communication all day long between these two people. I would encourage it. Like, don't listen to what is going on in your head. Don't fucking fly off the handle, like, with scenarios in your head. Even with him, I would say that. Yeah. Anyway, hold on, boo. Let me see current. Okay, hold up. Let me see current between these two. Two of Pentacles did come out. Okay, period. Damn, I'm wondering if it is like a very DL relationship that you have with him, because that is extremely intense emotions that the both of these people are trying to keep balanced. You know what I mean? Hold up. Good for you guys. Let me get one more for each of these. Hold up. What is that? Damn, it is even saying that too. Okay, so Two of Pentacles and the Six of Pentacles is coming out as your guys' current. Two of Pentacles is where, and I'll show you that, but the Two of Pentacles is where there is deep emotion involved in this situation. I will say that these two people are doing a very good job, especially if this is, like, on the DL, whatever, you guys can't really, like, be out in the open with this. You guys are doing a very good job with keeping your emotions in check. Six of Pentacles, I would even say right now that your guys' communication is very good. That is a healthy give and take in a relationship. God, your guys' advice for this is like so going more off of that. And I'm not even kidding you, it's reading him more for that, where he would be the one that would struggle with communication. He's the one that would develop trust issues. I'm just not seeing that from you. Communication all day long. Damn. Should I do one more? Fuck it. Let's do one more for these. Hold on. Yeah, probably more him. Okay, so 2 of Pentacles, 6 of Pentacles, and the 8 of Swords stands true. I do think that communication probably more often than not is excellent between you guys. And I'm sorry, but I just don't see you in the Swords. That 8 of Swords that's coming out, though, is that, yeah, even with that, your clarifier, it's not. The 8 of Swords can represent, though, where you are, like, believing lies that you're telling yourself. And I was saying that in the fucking outcome, too. But it's like scenarios that you're making up in your head, and it's not true. It's lies that you're telling yourself. It's like, I'm making up these fucking scenarios in my head, and I'm starting to believe them. If anybody is in that energy, I'm dead ass, it's him. You know what I mean? Like, he would be the one that would be taken out by his mind, or, like, overthinking about a situation, making up scenarios in his head. Because you have Judgment, 3 of Wands, and the 7 of Pentacles. Are you kidding me? That is not someone who is, like, I'm spinning the fuck out over this. That Judgment card that's coming out, this is someone who's very self-aware. This is also someone, too, who you're probably feeling the same thing he is, like, with that soul contract. Because that's someone who's following signs, synchronicities in their life. 3 of Wands. You probably, I don't know, you don't look stressed out. You don't look like you're, like, mind-fucking yourself in this. Maybe you sometimes struggle with an 8 of Swords, but, like, for the most part, you look really good. Up in comparison to him, like, he mind-fucks himself. But this is someone who, they're going with it. They have faith in God, right? They're leaning into that momentum of this relationship. And even that 7 of Pentacles, you're not, like, even trying to rush it. 7 of Pentacles is where you probably know, you're like, I'm planning for our future. Like, I feel that. I'm not stressing out about it. Like, I totally feel that there's going to be a future with this person. And so I'm prepared for that. Word. He is terrified that you were fucking probably going to leave him. Damn, dude. Jesus. One more. Well, you know, 7 of Cups did come out on bottom of the deck. Yeah, this energy that we're reading for this is, yeah, this is probably going to go into the end of the year. Definitely the energy that you're seeing with him. You can't go out there. Stop. No. Sorry, my cat's trying to come back here. What was I fucking saying? 7 of Cups. God, I wish he was here. I just don't think I just don't think you're the one that's in this. But 7 of Cups, it is confusion. It is so unsure of how this person's feeling about you. I'm sorry, but, like, your cards just don't give that up in comparison to him. I just wish he was here, because what I would tell him, communication, first of all, because you're not, okay, she's not dishonest, she's not lying to your ass, she's not, I don't know, fucking playing you or anything. If anything, I think she's being very smart about this, but can you blame her? But I would tell him is, you need to step out of your mind and stop coming up with scenarios, and your way out of that is to have open communication with her. Believe what she's fucking saying to you. The Temperance card coming out, that what you will find is that you will be more at peace with yourself. And what do you know? You're even hearing your intuition, and you do believe that. You're not listening to your mind. At times, I could definitely see that he gets, like, I don't know, protective. Like, he gets protective of himself. Like, he's scared that you would, like, dip out on him. Again, he views this relationship as lovers. He views this relationship as soul contract. Absolutely. The one for him. You know what I mean? Hold on. I'm going to go a little over on this. Hold on, bitch. What was I saying? Sun card, 6 of Cups, and the Fool card coming out as your guys' subconscious is very good. God, I just, like, I don't know. I wish he was here, because it just doesn't look like you really need the validation, but he does. But that Sun card is where there is a lot of joy. There's a lot of happiness. This relationship does mirror things back to these people that it makes them want to do better. It mirrors back, yeah, their insecurities, things they need to work on, where they want to do better. And Six of Cups, there is an intense connection between these two, Fool card, and one that they want to explore more. They want to have, obviously you're seeing that in the outcome, they want to take this relationship and go in a different direction with it, right? I'm going to say communication is going to be so important for you guys come December. Don't shy away from it. I wish he was here. I would love to tell him that. Where stop listening to shit in your head. Because, yeah, communication all day long during Capricorn season especially. Hold on. I just want to see, I don't know, just like 3 more, I guess, like after that. Like, I guess I guess, where is this relationship heading? Hold on. Okay. 1 more. Developing more into something. Yeah, yeah, that's it. Your guys' relationship getting more deeper. Yeah, I can see this relationship like really taking off sometime around February, March. His communication's getting better. Word. Yeah, I don't got shit. Okay. Yeah, he needs to work on it. He needs to work on him mindfuck. What's his sign? Is he an air sign? I wonder if he's a Gemini by chance. Yeah, if anything, I don't know. That was my only critique of this reading, is to not make up scenarios in your head and listen to them and start to believe them, because yeah, you're causing so many problems for yourself. But I don't know. I don't feel like that's so much you. It's probably him. But yeah, communication. I could see this relationship getting more serious or like really taking off sometime during Pisces season, February, March. Not fucking bad. Hold up, boo-boos. This sounds like an Eminem song. Hold on a second. Why is that playing? Hold up. Is this still... Oh, shit. Hold on. Oh, that's because I'm on like a hip-hop instrumental. Does that not sound like an Eminem song to you guys? Like, what the fuck is that? Whatever, I'll listen to it. We're on trap beats, you guys. Cool. All right, hold on. Hold on, bitches. Hold on, I just gotta make sure I didn't miss anybody. I think Rebecca... Oh, word. Okay, period. Hold on, boo. Hold up, I just want to make sure I didn't miss anybody. Okay, I don't think I did. Alright, where are you? There you are. What is this? Okay. Oh my god. Yo, stop. Okay, wait. Okay, hold on. Oh, fuck. Well played. You know what I mean? Love that. I love that. Oh, she's probably gonna be trying to play that off like, I don't care. Okay, hold on. Let's see. Let's go. Okay. Let's get it. Pretty fucking good for her. That makes sense, though. I mean, Star does come after Tower. Okay, one more. Not mad. she is in, and is that Queen of Wands. Listen to the shit that's coming out on bottom of the deck. 5 of Pentacles, 5 of Cups, 5 of Wands, Moon. That, okay, that, and then Queen of Wands. I am sure that this is the position, or I guess like the boundaries or the position that you're putting her in when she's in this tower. I bet you anything that you're in this mystery. She probably doesn't have any contact with you. And, I don't know, pain is a great motivation. Truly it is. I mean, you're seeing that with her too. You really are. But that Queen of Wands, you're probably putting her in, like, timeout. You're putting her in, like, spiritual timeout, basically, is what that is. And what you do see is, like, Page of Wands, like, yeah, she does not stay there. I will give her that. Like, she goes to a Knight of Pentacles. So, the Page of Wands, it is, yeah, so I guess, like, be prepared for that. While she's in a tower is her trying to just keep tabs on you, but, like, you could work that in your favor, bitch. You know what I mean? But, like, Page of Wands is where she's probably trying to keep tabs on you, shit like that. But Knight of Pentacles is, like, even though she's not getting any kind of, she's in spiritual timeout with this person. She's literally in timeout with Rebecca. Like, during this time, she's probably keeping an eye on you, whatever, like, stalking your social media, shit like that. But you do see that she's doing something different. Like, that is Knight of Pentacles, where it's like, damn, like, I gotta fucking, like, change. You know what I mean? Star card, Wheel of Fortune, it makes sense. Like, after Tower, of course, she's learning herself again. She's on a spiritual journey. She's on a healing journey. And that's where the universe is supporting her 100%. Yeah, it's extremely difficult, but she powers through it. Yeah. Not bad. That's hilarious. She got put in timeout. Good. That's what pages need. You know what I mean? I'm not even kidding you, because pages are like little kids. Especially a Page of Wands bitch, because, like, yeah, we know that, like, she's, like, stalking your life and shit like that over social media. But Page of Wands are, like, literally naughty little kids when they don't get their way. That's just hilarious that it just came across like that as you putting her in a timeout. And what do you know? It's like, you're not, yeah, word. You see that. You are willing to, yeah, you're willing to work it out as soon as you see that she's really changed. God, I'm wondering when that is. I would say, I wonder if that's coming out. Maybe Pisces season. I could even see Taurus season with that. That is, like, so fucking funny, though. The shit that you sent. Oh, my God. Not her sending you a picture of a little kid. That's so Page of Pentacles coded. I'm just thinking about the shit that you sent me at the beginning of the night. That was so funny. I'm shocked that she did, though. I, like, dead ass thought she was gonna come with it. I really did. She knows she has to, though. She knows she ain't go get nowhere with fucking, you know what I mean? Giving you a little page communication. Like, be so for real. Like, stop it. Alright, hold up, boo-boos. Hold up, Taylor. Oh, God, I gotta wipe my nose. Hold on. It's alright, I keep doing this. My nose is so itchy. I don't... Oh, word. Okay, I got you. Hold on. Ugh. Alright, hold up. Ugh. Sorry, it's my indigestion. Okay. Ugh. Ooh, what do we got here, boo? What is this? Okay. Hmm. Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Clock it. Absolutely. Abso-fucking-lutely. Absolute bitch. Preach. Fucking preach. I'm not even kidding you, Taylor. I've done that about how, like, you better fucking, I don't give a shit. Get it out. Get it out. Get it the fuck out. Nope. So what we're not gonna do is have things in this house associated with that. So what we're not gonna do. We're not bringing that energy in here. Mm-mm. Nope. Nope. Oh, he will. Oh, he will. Mm-hmm. Jesus, I fucking... What? Please stop. I can't. Stop. Jesus. Mm-hmm. Sorry. Why? Yo, Chat GPT comes with it so hard sometimes, man. It's just so true. Hmm. Why? Mm. Oh, stop it. Absolutely. Yup. Oh my god, this is like... Okay, so there... Oh god, I don't know if I want to say it because this person fucking stalks my life on here. But yeah. Yeah. God, that's just so triggering. Yeah. That's true. Sorry, I have shit on my scalp, so it's, I keep messing with this. I can feel it. Yeah, when I tell you my scalp needed repairing, oh, fuck. Hmm. What up, boo-boos? Okay, word. Fucking word. Oh my god. Oh, try to stop. Absolutely. Period. Bitch. My husband threw out, I don't think, nothing. There's nothing. Same thing. I was the same way. No, that's what we're, no. And like, in his defense, in his defense, he was pretty good about it. Like, I think he kind of clocked it. Which is hilarious. Me and him were just fucking not fighting about it, but I guess like we're both Tauruses, so we're both verbal sparring about this the other day. Because I'm like, okay, so during our separation, I kept, bitch, when I tell you I fucking gave it to him hard during our separation, bitch. I drove by his house and threw out everything that he gave me in the fucking road. I was like, I don't give a shit. I drove by throwing it out the fucking window. I'm like, I'm done with your ass. And then I told him, anything that I have ever fucking given you, I want it out of your house. I want it back here or fucking throw it away. And so, because shit, no, you ain't having, no. So what we're not going to do is have you keep any of my shit so someone can do some fucking witchcraft on it. And so he comes over to my place with a box full of his shit. Dude, I was so gnarly back in the day. Oh my God. And so he comes to my place with like a box full of shit. He gave me everything that I ever gave him, right? Period. And then I kept... do I have it? I do. I have it here. Okay, so I kept this thing. He gave me this thing as a Christmas gift. $2018? I think 2018. 18, right? Or 17. Hold on. I think 18. Who the fuck did give this to me? I don't know. Anyway, I think it was 2018. Hold on. like it matters. I'm just gonna drive myself crazy if I can't find it. When was this? 2018? Ew. Hold on. No, not then. Go back, go back. There we go, there we go, there we go. That was afterwards. So, 2018. So, okay, anyway. He gave this to me in 2018. And I kept this. This thing's so gross, too. It's a little, like, crystal of fluorite. So I kept this. What else did I keep? This thing. Oh, and his crystal that he has on his keychain. And so I kept this, and then he had a pendant of blue tiger's eye that I made him. And anyway, I kept this and that blue tiger's eye on my nightstand since forever, right? Like I just always kept it. And now I keep this little thing out here, and he has his crystal back. But anyway, after like fucking having him give me everything back, I kept that thing. And we were arguing, anyway, we were arguing about this the other night, where I'm like, I kept that little crystal of yours. And he's like, you told me to give you everything back. And he's like, you know what I kept? Because we got met, which I don't have it. I have it covered up now. But I had this little tiny tattoo on the back of my neck of the Taurus symbol. And he has one on the back of his ear. And we went and got these matching tattoos, right? He's like, well, I kept my tattoo. I'm like, don't even start with me. Don't even start. That's a whole other fucking argument within itself. Stop. But anyway, same shit. Yes, I totally hear you with that shit. Get it the fuck out. Burn it. I don't give a shit. I don't want any of that shit in my house. You wanna know why too? And it's a spiritual protection thing, bitch. Like you having, or even him, like if you guys were to live together and him having anything from that time of his life, it is a connection to that home. You know what I mean? And so, like, if you have something like that in your fucking home, someone could do some witchcraft on your ass. Like, I ain't chancing it. No ma'ams. No ma'ams. Yeah. Absolutely. Right? That is crazy. That is. God. Yeah, I'm trying to think of what his chart is. He's got, I am all earth and water, everything in my chart, earth and water. And his is all, I'm pretty sure it's all earth and fire. He might, hold on, I should pull it up. He might have some water in it. Hold on, I'm gonna pull up his birth chart real quick. I think I have a picture of it in here. Where is he? Where's your birth chart? There's his Vedic. I don't want that. There it is. Oh, yeah. Well, no. Well, fire. Whole hell of fire. Yeah, he's got, not to air him out too much, he's got Moon in Leo, Mercury and Venus in Aries, Leo and Mars. Hella Aries, Leo energy. And then Jupiter in Libra, Saturn in Aquarius. So, yeah, some air too. Never mind. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 planets that are fire. 1, 2, 3 that are earth. 1, 2 that are water. And 2 that are air. Yeah, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 planets in Earth. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 planets in water. Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes I like trip out about my chart because my chart's all feminine, and all fucking earth and water. Where is his? Did I take a screenshot of that? Oh, I don't think I did. Yeah, anyway. Same. That's crazy. That's crazy. What the fuck? Yeah, I want to see where, if he's got any, like, houses that are, no, he doesn't. No, he doesn't. Wow. No, what are they called? Like, where you have, like, 3 or more? He doesn't have any of that in his houses either. He doesn't. None of them. I do. My God. I have, hold on. 1, 2, 3. Oh my God. So I have 1 in the 3rd house, 1 in the 7th house. Lucky him. Jesus. Yes, that, yes. Really? Hold on, am I? I think I might be. I am. I have one Capricorn. I think that's pretty normal for people born at, though, I don't know. I've heard that people don't count those. Like, the ones that are like, I think it's like Uranus, Neptune, maybe even Saturn. I've heard that people don't count those, but I do have one Capricorn in those placements. I have one Taurus. Damn. Venus, Mars, and Pisces. Pluto, Lilith, and Scorpio. Jupiter, and Cancer. 1, 2. Damn. Yeah, why did I have to be born when I was? Like, what the fuck is that? What kind of chart is that? Does he have? He doesn't have one. He had. Oh no, because they were in retrograde. Uranus and Neptune. Huh. The outer planets, yes. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, he didn't have one. Should have taken more screenshots of this. Where's his south node? Oh, I didn't take a picture of it. I'm gonna have to do that again. Damn it. Where's his Vedic? I don't think that's his. No, it's mine. Oh, he is also a Vedic Aries. I guess he would be, huh? His ascendant still is Scorpio. Huh. Anyway. Word. All right, booze. I don't know. I don't think there's anyone over here on the TikTok, but I will be on. I'll be on Sunday, and I don't think that my schedule will really have to change next week. So I'm just still come on Wednesday and Friday, but I'll be on Sunday. But yeah, I don't think it'll change. All right, I'm gonna end this one, TikTok. I love you guys. Bye, booze. Yeah, I don't think there's anyone on there. No, there wasn't. All right, let's see where the hell everyone's at. Chunk, stop. Oh shit, I have to take my medication. Chunks, you have to wait until your mom gets home. Alright, boo-boos. Well, I guess I'm out. I'm outie. Yeah, I gotta pee. Alright, I'm gonna go see what my kid's still at that thing. Alright. Oh, and I'm gonna plug y'all in. I'll be back on Sunday. I love you guys. I will see you then. Just keep an eye on my stories, y'all, if you're on here. Okay. Bye, bye.